Xplosion, coming to you live from
It's the new mothership.
again. Welcome to
Monday
a special
Nitro.
edition of
Toss your
RWE
remote away.
Explosion.
There's no reason to channel
Coming to
flip with
you
the
live
Monday Nitro
from
we have planned. This show is looking way
Mandarin,
better than last
Spain.
week's Thunder.
Up next, we have a promo from the owner and CEO, Mr. Fly.
Wonder what this is about.
Here
He's
he
a man
comes.
on a mission.
The
He's
man,
not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
The CEO, Mr. Fly.
Gotta like that attitude. No lacking for confidence,
Welcome to a very special episode of RWE Explosion, and what a hell of a show we have for you here tonight. All titles will be in a line as usual, as we will see a ladder match for the vacant Intercontinental title as I pick 4 superstars to battle it out. Some familiar names, some names that just signed on the dotted line, and I know they are ready to show the world what they all about.
One of the most popular
Now, as you
superstars
see,
in the WWE.
we were supposed to have an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, but I thought to myself, since and every one of you have been here since day one and helped keep this company going, help grow this company, why not give pay-per-view quality matches out for free, just a token of my appreciation? And speaking of matches, we have 2 matches to determine the Women's Heavyweight Championship. Blade.
Well, okay.
Yeah, thank you. We have a match to determine the Women's Heavyweight Championship as Blaze will defend against 7 other divas. That's right, 7 divas to see who will walk out as Women's Champion. And we also will see on the other side of the coin as Eddie Edwards will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against 7 men himself. Blaze, Eddie, I wish you luck tonight.
Confidence is good. Arrogance is not.
Again, I wish you luck tonight because the odds are definitely stacked against you. But I know deep down you 2 have what it takes to get it done. So I wish you 2 good luck. And Eddie, I hope you're ready because your match is next.
Showing the proper respect. And there you have it. Couldn't have said it better myself. Man, you can't fake passion like that. Now that the WWE Universe is pumped, we move into more WWE action coming up next.
Was the owner and CEO, Mr. Fly. And up next, in our opening, we will have an 8-man elimination match for the World Heavyweight Championship as Apocalypse, Drew McIntyre, Sami Callihan, Raven, James Storm, Moose, and Argiana World Champion Eddie Edwards face off next. And here we go. Oh, 8 men out in the ring, and here we go. Well, Eddie Edwards walk out as world champion. What's up? See, Eddie Edwards goes out there and early now. Eddie Edwards got a pinfall locked in already, but the ref has been knocked out. Now he's down 1, and Anarchy kicks out at 1. Now Moose and Sami Callihan faces off as Apocalypse and James Storm faces off, and Drew McIntyre and Raven facing off now. Eddie Edwards outside now, and Anarchy going after Eddie Edwards now, and Eddie Edwards with a kick to the gut now, and he takes Anarchy. He has Anarchy up. Yes, Anarchy up and down. Drew McIntyre, Raven outside the ring. James Storm and Apocalypse face off now, and a big back suplex by Apocalypse now. And Apocalypse now has James Storm lift him to his feet as Moose is outside the ring as he's going out to Sami Callihan. Eddie Edwards and Anarchy face off now as Apocalypse just stands in the ring, just taunt now. And Eddie Edwards now, and a running bulldog by Eddie Edwards now to Eddie Edwards now. And Anarchy is in the ring now. Moose and Sami Callihan outside the ring. And Drew McIntyre's going out to Raven now, and Apocalypse and James Storm face off now. Now back in the ring now. That's Eddie Edwards as Anarchy. He lifts him to his feet now. And look at the power of Moose outside the ring now. Just left Sami Callihan up and just drops him down now to Eddie Edwards as Anarchy up now. What is he going to do now? And he got a submission locked in now with Anarchy tap. With Anarchy tap. And no, Anarchy fights out of it now. Now Moose and Sami Callihan square off now. Moose has Sami Callihan up. He has him up now with Sami Callihan tap. No, Sami Callihan gets out the way now to lose Death Press outside the ring. From James Storm on Apocalypse now. We got a cover now. Will this be it? 1. No, we will not see our first elimination yet. And now Anarchy and Eddie Edwards face off once again. Now there's Moose and Sami Callihan is in the ring. Raven is dominating Drew McIntyre on the other side of the ring as James Storm has Apocalypse and just throws him down to the mat outside. And now Moose going out. He has a kendo stick now and just big kendo stick shots to Sami Callihan from Moose now, and Raven just getting dominated by Drew McIntyre now. Now Moose has Sami Callihan up. What is Moose going to do? And he just throws Sami Callihan into the ring, and Moose slowly slides in the ring as Raven and Drew McIntyre face off now. And Anarchy just dominating Apocalypse on the outside now. That's James Storm trying to recover now. And a big snake eyes by Sami Callihan now. Now Sami Callihan drags Moose into the middle of the ring. Now he goes for a cover. We see our first elimination and a kick out by Moose at 1. Now Raven and Drew McIntyre are still on the right side of the ring, facing off each other, and Moose with a big backbreaker by Moose. And Eddie Edwards has James Storm just throws him down to the mat now. That's Anarchy just slamming Apocalypse head into the ring steps now. Now back in the ring now as we see Moose and Sami Callihan face off. And a big spear by Moose. Big spear by Moose. That might be it. Big spear by Moose. Moose goes for a cover down. 1, 2. And a kick out by Sami Callihan at 2. Now Eddie Edwards and James Storm face off in the ring as Apocalypse and Anarchy is dead outside on the left side of the ring as Raven and Drew McIntyre face off on the right side of the ring. And a big shot by Moose. And what is Eddie Edwards going to do now? That big clothesline by Eddie Edwards now. And Moose goes to cover 2 and 3. We saw our first elimination. Sami Callihan has been eliminated. First elimination of the match now, of the night. And now Anarchy's still in control of Apocalypse as Eddie Edwards has his focus on Moose. Now Moose slides outside the ring, but Eddie Edwards takes Anarchy as Anarchy was celebrating. Eddie Edwards has him up, lifts him up, and got the yes lock locked in. He got the yes lock locked in. He got the yes lock locked in with Anarchy tap. With Anarchy tap. With Anarchy tap. When no Anarchy gets out of a big shot by Anarchy. And Anarchy now. And what is Eddie Edwards? What a big clothesline by Eddie Edwards. Now we have action outside the ring as Raven and Drew McIntyre going after each other now. Eddie Edwards pinning Anarchy. Anarchy kicks out at 2. Now James Storm and Moose face off now as Sami Callihan makes his way to the back. He has been eliminated. Now an Apocalypse now trying to recover now, but Raven has Drew McIntyre just throws him down to the mat outside. We have a pin cover inside 2 and Moose kicks out at 2. Now Eddie Edwards and Anarchy is in the corner now. Eddie Edwards just looks at him now. Now he has Anarchy on the top rope and a big arm drag from the top ropes from Eddie Edwards down there. Anarchy slides outside the ring now. Now we in the ring as James Storm has moves and just slams him down to the mat. Now Apocalypse now lifts up Eddie Edwards, and now he takes Eddie Edwards and throws him outside the ring. Now the James Storm and Apocalypse face off with a clothesline by Apocalypse. Now Raven's calling for it now. Raven's calling for it now. Apocalypse is calling for it. And we see it. We're going to see it. The even flow DDT by Raven. They might be it for Drew McIntyre and apocalyptic power driver by Apocalypse. And will Apocalypse go for a cover? No. Eddie Edwards breaks it up now. Eddie Edwards has Apocalypse as Drew McIntyre reverses Raven. And Eddie Edwards takes Apocalypse and no, he let go of the hold as James Storm just lays flat on the mat as Anarchy is outside the ring as well as Moose trying to recover. And big stomps by Eddie Edwards in the corner. Now a big drop kick by James Storm, but Apocalypse just gets to his feet and just throws Eddie Edwards outside the ring now as James Storm just leaning on the ropes to recover. Now Raven goes out to James Storm and big knee to the gut now. And another big knee to the gut now. And a Russian leg sweep by Raven. Hit by Raven. And Moose now just walking around the ring now as Eddie Edwards and Anarchy face off on the outside as Drew McIntyre and Apocalypse going at it now. Now Raven takes the legs out of Moose. And Eddie Edwards now still going after Anarchy over in the outside the ring as all competitors outside the ring now. There's Apocalypse and Drew McIntyre face off, Moose and Raven face off, and Eddie Edwards and Anarchy face off, and Eddie Edwards just throws Anarchy into the ring steps now, and Apocalypse has Drew McIntyre, big move by Apocalypse, and Drew McIntyre is busted open. He is going after the arm of Drew McIntyre now, and with a reversal by Raven now, the big kick by Raven and Moose. Now Moose gets to his feet. Now Eddie Edwards and Anarchy back inside the ring now. What does Eddie Edwards got planned? What does Eddie Edwards got planned? What does Eddie Edwards got planned? What is he going to do? And Eddie Edwards has a back elbow by Eddie Edwards. And now Apocalypse has Drew McIntyre on the other side of the ring. And he has him. What is Apocalypse going to do? Just throws him to the ring. Except as James Storm gets up and recovers now. Now he's got his focus on... He's going after somebody now. We're back in the ring now. And again, Eddie Edwards going at it now. Again, these two men do not like each other. And they definitely going at each other now. A big shot by Anarchy now. And Apocalypse and Drew McIntyre face off. As James Storm going after Raven now. He has Raven, but Moose stops him. Big headbutt by Moose. Anarchy hits the Black Mass. 2. And a kick out by Eddie Edwards at 2. And now Anarchy cannot believe it as Eddie Edwards gets to his feet now. Now Eddie Edwards to his feet. And no, Anarchy has Eddie Edwards up now. We see that 5 hit. And will this be the last? Will this be the last reign of Eddie Edwards? Now 1, 2, and 3. Eddie Edwards has been eliminated. So now we're gonna see a new world champion. And now Apocalypse now big kick to the back to Anarchy down. Now we're gonna see a new world champion because Eddie Edwards has now been eliminated. And apocalyptic power driver by Apocalypse. And Apocalypse goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and 3. Anarchy has been eliminated. Now it's down to Apocalypse, Raven, and Moose. Drew McIntyre, Storm, and a big splash by Moose. And Moose goes for a cover now. 1, 2. Raven has been eliminated. Wow. And now we down to 4 men now. Apocalypse has Moose up and a gut buster by Apocalypse. And Apocalypse has Moose lifting to his feet. Apocalypse has him, and what is Apocalypse going to do with Moose? And just throws him outside the ring. And a big move by James Storm now. And James Storm makes his way outside the ring now. And what is James Storm going to do? And he's going out there now. Moose is going out to Apocalypse now. And I cannot believe it. Eddie Edwards has been eliminated, so we're going to have a new RWE heavyweight champion. Now, all 3 men are back inside the ring. Now, there's Raven is outside the ring. Raven has been eliminated. And Anarchy has been eliminated as well. Now it's down to Apocalypse, Drew McIntyre, James Storm, and Moose. Now, James Storm got a cover on Apocalypse now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Apocalypse at 2. And now Moose just circling the ring. Now he's just circling a big clothesline by Apocalypse. Now Apocalypse now big shot and the lung blower hit by James Storm. Now that James Storm now drags Apocalypse to the middle of the ring. James Storm going for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Apocalypse at 2. Yeah, what is going to take to keep Apocalypse down? And now moves after Apocalypse now, and a back body drop, back suplex, sorry, by Drew McIntyre to James Storm as James Storm makes his way outside the ring to recover. And a big power slam by Moose. Now Moose takes Apocalypse and drags him to the middle of the ring and goes for a cover now. Will this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out by Apocalypse again at 2. Appreciate it so much. And now Moose takes Apocalypse and throws him outside the ring. Now that Moose goes outside the ring after Apocalypse as Drew McIntyre rolls outside the ring. And if you just tuning in, Eddie Edwards has just been eliminated. So we're going to have a new world champion tonight. Now big chop by Drew McIntyre now. And Drew McIntyre has him up and down. Big move by Drew McIntyre.
He's gaining the upper hand here.
And now Apocalypse back in the ring now as James Storm is on the other side of the ring recovering as Apocalypse inside the ring making his way to his feet now, and Drew McIntyre throws Moose inside the ring now, and Apocalypse has Moose. Lifts him to his feet now. What is Apocalypse going to do? No, nothing. He throws out to James Storm, big pinning uppercut. Now Drew McIntyre going out to Apocalypse. He has him, takes him down, and he got him pinfall 1, 2, and a kick out by Apocalypse at 2 again. Apocalypse really wants this match. And then Apocalypse back to his feet now as Drew McIntyre lifts him to his feet, and he tried to go for a kick but misses, and Apocalypse slowly makes his way outside the ring now that James Storm and Drew McIntyre is inside the ring now. James Storm has Drew McIntyre and just takes him in the corner, drapes him in the corner. What is James Storm going to do? James Storm has him up. And what is James Storm going to do? James Storm has him up. What is James Storm going to do? What is James going to do? Storm going to do? Big shot by James Storm and a back suplex from the top rope by James Storm. Now James Storm lifts up Drew McIntyre. Now what is James Storm going to do? What is he thinking now? He throws Drew McIntyre back into the corner now. And a bit of reversal by Drew McIntyre, but James Storm pushes him off. And James Storm has him now, but Drew McIntyre has him now. Snap suplex by Drew McIntyre. Now Moose goes after Drew McIntyre. He has him up now. And a big move by Moose. And big by Moose. And we might see another elimination. 2 and 3. Drew McIntyre has been eliminated. And now it's down to 3 men. Moose, James Storm, and Apocalypse. And a big boot by Apocalypse. And Apocalypse goes for a cover on Moose. 1, 2. And a kick out by Moose at 2. And James Storm just draped on the ropes trying to recover now. What an opening match. And again, if you just tuning in, Eddie Edwards has been eliminated. So now one of these 3 men will be the new RWE heavyweight champion. And a big move by James Storm, neck breaker by James Storm. And James Storm now has Moose, lifts him to his feet. But Moose, oh no, James Storm still in control now. Big shot by James Storm, big kick by James Storm. Now James Storm has Moose and just raking his foot across the face of Moose. He is just raking his foot across the face of Moose, and a big foot break by James Storm. Now James Storm has him now. That James Storm, he goes for a cover on Moose now. Will Moose be eliminated too? And a kick out by Moose at 2. Apocalypse slowly makes his way back into the ring now as Moose has his focus on him. And a big kick to the chest by Moose. But James Storm takes advantage of it now, and a big neck breaker by James Storm. Now James Storm now going after Apocalypse now as Moose rolls outside the ring now. Big shot by James Storm. And a lung blower hit by James Storm on Apocalypse again. He drives him to the middle of the ring. Will this be it? And will Apocalypse be eliminated too? And a kick out by Apocalypse at 2 again. What is going to take to keep Apocalypse down? And Apocalypse back to his feet now, but James Storm has him. And a big snap suplex by James Storm. And James Storm doing his 2-step now as he feels he has this one, but Moose is still outside of recovering. And James Storm goes after Apocalypse. He just throws him inside the ring now. Now James Storm has him, lifts him to his feet. Big shot by James Storm. And James Storm kicks to the chest by James Storm. And James Storm now, he's just stalking Apocalypse now. He's calling forward now. He's calling forward now. He's calling forward now. he's calling for now sweet chin music by James Storm. And I think that's it for Apocalypse. 1, 2, and 3. And Apocalypse has been eliminated. And Moose takes advantage of James Storm. And going after that knee of James Storm. Small move by Moose. Now Moose now in control. Moose has James Storm has him up. Moose has him up now, and will James Storm tap? 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 With no, and James Storm gets out of it. Double axe handed by James Storm, but Moose just bites it off now, and a backbreaker by Moose. And Moose showing that he is hurting a little bit, but Moose still in it as James Storm still in it now. One of these two men will walk out as the new RWE heavyweight champion. Now Moose slides in the ring now. He slowly slides in the ring. Now Moose, he's calling for it now. He's waiting for James Storm to get to his feet. He is calling for it now. Big shot by Moose. Moose has him up. Moose has him up and down. And I think that's it for James Storm. And we might have a new world champion 2 and 3. Your winner and new RWE heavyweight champion Moose.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
What a opening match. Wow, Eddie Edwards was eliminated early. And your winner and new RWE heavyweight champion Moose. What a opening contest, and your winner and new RWE heavyweight champion Moose.
The Nightmare. Hearing every bit of that victory here tonight.
I don't know who's more surprised to see the champion go down.
Moose once again is your new
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning,
RWE heavyweight champion.
Great action.
Appreciate that again. Wow, what a opening match. Moose again is your new RWE heavyweight champion. And up next, we have a ladder match to determine the vacated Intercontinental Championship as Ray Phoenix, Ali, Ricochet, and Crazy Steve face off next. Definitely appreciate that one. Oh, my fault. Pentagon Jr. now. All 4 men in the ring now. It's Pentagon Jr. Big shot by Pentagon Jr. now. That Pentagon Jr. has Ali lifts him to his feet and just throws him outside the ring now. And Pentagon celebrating way too early. And a big drop kick by Crazy Steve and big shot by Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr. lifts up Ricochet. And there's a lot of chaos going on now. And a spinning heel kick by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr. to his feet now as he has his focus on Ricochet. But Ricochet, and what a big move by Ricochet now. Big shot by Crazy Steve to Ali now. Crazy Steve has him up and down. And Ali busted open early in the match. He is busted open early in this match. And a big chops and big combo shots by Ricochet to Pentagon Jr. He has him up and another big belly-to-back suplex by Ricochet. And Ricochet going out to Crazy Steve. Big shot by Ricochet and a big move by Ricochet. Now Ricochet now. Big kick by Ricochet. He has Crazy Steve lifting to his feet. He takes Crazy Steve. What is Ricochet going to do now? And what is he going to do now? And no. And Pentagon Jr. in control of Ali now as Crazy Steve makes his way back inside the ring now. And he has his focus on Ricochet, but Ricochet has him. Ricochet has him, and what is Ricochet going to do? And what is Ricochet going to do now? He got a submission locked in now with Crazy Steve tap. With Crazy Steve tap, no, but there's no tapping in a ladder match. But anyway, now Ricochet has Crazy Steve back to his feet. And big block by Crazy Steve now that Crazy Steve has him in, throws Ricochet into the corner now. But Ali has a ladder and pushes it into the ring. And in the corner, Crazy Steve has Ricochet now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that was 10. Sorry. And now Ricochet's down on the mat now, and a big move by Ali now. That Crazy Steve has Ricochet now. He lifts him up now, and a big move by Crazy Steve. And now Ali has a ladder. He's setting it up now. What is Ali gonna do? And what is Ali gonna do? But Crazy Steve has Ricochet up and down. And now Crazy Steve and Ali, no, yeah, they face off now. Ali has his focus on Crazy Steve. He got him up, and a big move by Ali now. That Ali now going, got his focus on Ricochet now, and a big kick by Ricochet. Now Ricochet now, what is Ricochet gonna do? What is Ricochet, what is he thinking? He's going up that ladder now. Smart move by Ricochet, of course. Now Ricochet has that title in his grasp now. He has that title in his hands. One rung is down. He has that title in his hands now. Now Pentagon Jr. going after Ali. Now he throws Ali down, and Ricochet still has his hands on that title now. 3 rungs are down now. Who is going to stop Ricochet now? That Crazy Steve finally stops Ricochet, but he has his focus on Pentagon Jr. Yes, Ricochet still has control of that title, and we have 3 rungs left. We have 3 rungs left now. Crazy Steve now, look, he's trying to push out. He pushed the ladder down. He pushed the ladder down. He has Ricochet and just drops him down to the mat. And now Crazy Steve now goes outside the ring. What is Crazy Steve going to do as Ricochet slowly makes his way outside the ring to recover? Pentagon Jr. recovers now. He has Crazy Steve, a big move by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr. now, he's going after the ladder now. He has the ladder and walks into the middle of the ring. And will he climb that ladder now? Will he climb the ladder? No, he goes out to Crazy Steve. Insecurity by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr. climbs the ladder now, and he has control of the ladder for a minute. And now he's still trying to control that title now. He still has control of that title, but Ali stops him. And Ali stops him now. What is Ali going to do? No, and Ali just knocks him off the ladder now. Now Ali has control of that Intercontinental title now. Now Ricochet is on top of the ladder now, and a big chop but missed by Ricochet. Now Ali has a big shot by Ali, and Ali now another big shot by Ali. Now Ali now another big shot, knocking Ricochet down to the mat. There's only 3 rungs left, and now Ali now has control. Now 2 rungs left now. What is Crazy Steve doing? And Crazy Steve has a ladder and just pushed the ladder down now, and he grabs Ali and a power bomb on that ladder from Crazy Steve to Ali. Now Crazy Steve has Ricochet, lifts him to his feet. Crazy Steve has Ricochet, he has him up. What is Crazy Steve going to do? And a big move by Crazy Steve, big face buster by Crazy Steve. Now Crazy Steve now has the ladder, he's setting it up now. Will Crazy Steve take advantage now? Will he take advantage now? And Crazy Steve has him up. And Crazy Steve has control of that ladder now. Pentagon Jr. I keep saying ladder, but Pentagon Jr. is on the ladder now. Big shot by Pentagon Jr. And Pentagon Jr. just throws Crazy Steve off the ladder. Now Pentagon Jr. now has control of that Intercontinental title. Only 1 rung left. Only 1 rung left. Only 1 rung left. And Ali quickly makes his way to the top of the ladder now. Now Ricochet trying to knock Pentagon Jr. off. And Ali and Pentagon Jr. Ali and Ricochet now taking control of Pentagon Jr. and they just throw Pentagon Jr. off the ladder now. Ricochet just takes Ali, throws him off the ladder now. And instead of going up top of the ladder, he's going after Ali. Now Ricochet has him. Lifts him up, big suplex by Ricochet. Now Ricochet now. Will Ricochet climb the ladder? No. What is Ricochet doing? He should have climbed the ladder. The ladder is down now. And the ladder is down. Big splash by Ricochet. The ladder is down. Ricochet should have went after that title. Now Ricochet now. He's the only man standing. Will he take the ladder and set it up with Crazy Steve getting his bearings together outside the ring along as Pentagon Jr. Now Crazy Steve back inside the ring now. That Crazy Steve has Ricochet and just throws him into the ropes now. And a big move by Crazy Steve. A Northern Light suplex by Crazy Steve. Now Crazy Steve lifts up Ricochet. Now he has him. And Crazy Steve has him, lifts him up. He has him up, and a big suplex by Crazy Steve. Now Ali now is on top of that ladder, and now Ali has it in his grasp. But no, Crazy Steve has a ladder again, just pushes it down. Once again, Crazy Steve, big power bomb by Crazy Steve. Now Crazy Steve, and a big knee drop by Pentagon Jr. Now Crazy Steve has Ali, lifts him to his feet. And Pentagon Jr. takes Ali and throws him outside the ring now. And a big move by Ricochet now to Pentagon Jr. And Crazy Steve back outside the ring as Ali is recovering also. And Pentagon Jr. is laying flat on the mat. Now Ricochet setting it up now. He's setting up the ladder. There's only one rung left. Will Ricochet do it? Will Ricochet do it? He is so close down. Will he do it? Hey, will he do it? Will he do it? No, Pentagon Jr. and Crazy Steve are to their feet now. They got to their feet now. A big shot by Pentagon Jr. And another big shot by Pentagon Jr. Now he's trying to push the ladder from under them now. But no success now. Now Pentagon Jr. now. And the ladder is down. Crazy Steve got knocked into the ladder, knocking the ladder down as well as Pentagon Jr. Now a big shot by Pentagon Jr. on Ricochet, but Ricochet just kips up now and just throws Pentagon Jr. outside. Now there's a fight for the ladder between Ali and Ricochet. Now Ricochet has control of that ladder and used that ladder, and Pentagon Jr. takes advantage now. Now Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr. now, he is getting pumped up now. Pentagon Jr. is getting pumped up now. He is ready. And Ali has a big shot by Ali. He stopped all that with a reversal by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr. has him. A big shot by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr. has him. He has him up. And a big move by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr., he's got his focus on that ladder. He has a ladder. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. Will this be it? There's only one rung left. Will Pentagon Jr. take advantage while all men are down? And Pentagon Jr. has control of that Intercontinental title. He has control of that Intercontinental. Your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Pentagon Jr.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
What a ladder match. And again, your winner, Pentagon Jr., the new Intercontinental Champion. Once again, Pentagon Jr.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Luchador.
Gets it done to pick up the win.
That wasn't
What
just a win.
ladder match. And up next, that was one hell of a ladder match. And up next, we have Bayley taking on the newcomer Vanity Banks in her debut trial match. Bayley versus Vanity Banks next.
Okay, Byron, get excited.
You guys ready for some hug life? I know I am.
And here she comes, Bayley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, the SmackDown Women's Champion,
Bayley's brought a new attitude, a new edge, and it brought her Money in the Bank and the SmackDown Women's title. Bayley is the first ever Women's WWE Grand Slam Champion, NXT Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion,
in our
SmackDown
opening
Women's
match,
Champion, and Women's Tag Team Champion.
we have a new RWE Heavyweight Champion in Moose. And our second match of the night, we saw Pentagon Jr. win the vacated Intercontinental Championship in one hell of a ladder match. But up next, we will see Bayley and a newcomer, Vanity Banks, in her trial match. And here she comes, Vanity Banks.
And from West Africa, Victoria Banks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
Vanity Bank showed what she
showed a bit of a risk taker inside the
that
ring.
She has what it takes
Without a doubt, Michael,
to be in the RWE. She's going up against a veteran in Bayley. Vanity Banks versus Bayley next. There she go. Bayley is ready. Vanity Banks looks ready. I know she got to be nervous in her first match in the RWE, and here we go. Both women lock up now, and Bayley in control now. Bayley has it now, but Vanity Banks get out of it now, and Vanity Banks has it and just takes Bayley down to the mat now. Side headlock applied by Vanity Banks, and now Bayley gets out of it now, and Bayley has the side headlock locked in of her own. But Vanity Banks pushes her off and throws into the ropes now. What is she going to do now? And look at Vanity Banks. Big move by Vanity Banks now. Great athleticism by Vanity Banks now. That Vanity Banks now has a side headlock locked in and takes Bayley down to the mat now. And she still got that side headlock locked in now. And Bayley gets out of it now. And Bayley in control now. And both women to their feet. And now that big kick by Vanity Banks now. That Vanity Banks big shot to the gut. And look at that move by Vanity Banks. Hurricane Rana by Vanity Banks now. That Vanity Banks. And what is she going to do now? She lifts Bayley up. Vanity Banks has her up. And what a big move by Vanity Banks. Look at the power by Vanity Banks that she got a move locked in with belly tap. And with belly tap out. With belly tap out. And Bayley gets out of it now. And a big shot by Bayley now. And Bayley gets to her feet holding her arm now. And look at the quickness of Vanity Banks now. Putting that submission locked in. But Bayley back in control. And a Russian leg sweep by Bayley. As Bayley has Vanity Banks reeling. She has her up now. What is Bayley going to do? Big shot by Bayley. And Bayley has Vanity Banks and takes her and snaps her down to the mat now. Big kick to the back by Bayley. Now Bayley has Vanity Banks, lifts her up, man. What is Bayley going to do? Bayley has her, and Bayley has her up. And big move by Bayley. Now Bayley now still in control. Now she has Vanity Banks, lifts her to her feet. And a big quick reversal by Vanity Banks now. Now Vanity Banks has her and takes it down now. And got that armbar locked in again. She got that armbar locked in again, and Bayley gets to the ropes now. And the insult to injury by Vanity Banks now. And what is Vanity Banks going to do now? Vanity Banks has her Bayley up. What is Vanity Banks going to do? And look at the just athleticism by Vanity Banks. And what a head scissors by Vanity Banks as Bayley makes her way outside the ring, and Vanity Banks goes out there now. And a big drop kick by Vanity Banks, having Bayley going face first into that announce table. And now Vanity Banks has her, and what a hair and scissors by Vanity Banks. We had a count of 3 now. Now Vanity Banks now has Bayley and just takes it down to the mat. Look at the power by Vanity Banks. Now Vanity Banks has Bayley, lifts her to her feet. And Vanity Banks has, and what is she going to do now? But Bayley with the reversal now, and throws her back inside the ring now. And Bayley slides in the ring, and a big kick by Bayley. And now Bayley now, yeah, she definitely not looking too good. And Bayley now has Vanity Banks to her feet now. And she lifts her up and snap suplex by Bayley. Now Bayley now, big move by Vanity Banks. Now that Vanity Banks just drags her to the middle of the ring now, and an insult to injury by Vanity Banks. Now Vanity Banks showing in her debut match and in her trial match why she belongs here, and a big double stomp by Vanity Banks. Down to Vanity Banks, 12-4 cover down. Will this be at 1, 2, and 3? Winner, Vanity Banks in her debut, and she looked impressive. Your winner once again, Vanity Banks.
Here's another look at all the punishment taken by Bayley.
Bayley pull up a fight, but it wasn't good enough. And your winner once again, Vanity Banks.
Here is your winner, Victoria Banks.
A well-earned
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere.
She is definitely not ready for Jennifer Jenkins. Right now, nope. She looked impressive and all, but she's not ready for Jennifer Jenkins. Up next, we have an RWE Tag Team Championship match as Homicide and Hernandez LAX takes on the One and Sinister, the Sinister Ministers, in a steel cage match up next. And to open the show, we opened up with a 8-man elimination match for the heavyweight championship as Moose came out victorious, and he is now your new RWE heavyweight champion. Now and again, up next we have Homicide and Hernandez LAX taking on the Sinister Ministers next. Yeah, that's who I'm going for. Sinister Ministers for the win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Tag Team Championship at a combined weight of 467 pounds.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
They are once again the former RWE Tag Team Champions, the LAX. And here they come, the newly crowned RWE Tag Team Champions, the Sinister Ministers.
At a combined weight of 700 pounds.
Yeah, but I just didn't even send my data over there. Plus, I got like the well, now I probably can still do it because I was about to say I got the the disc version for the PS4. But I'm sure I can send all my data over there and like do it on the PS5. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. Maybe it won't crash as often, maybe. But I'm gonna definitely try that though. Yeah, well, I need to do it on PS5 then, because this guy can't take no more 20. Hopefully I can get through this thing without it crashing. Knock on wood. And up first we have the LAX looking to regain their titles. And there they go, the World Tag Team Champions, the Sinister Ministers.
Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
Yeah, but I'm going to definitely try that tomorrow, matter of fact. Just send all the data over to the PS5 and see what happens. I'm going to try that tomorrow. Thanks for the idea. And we off now, and Hernandez locks off with the one, and Homicide has Sinister now. Big kick by Homicide now, and Sinister just stops it now and just lifts Homicide up and just throws him down like a rag doll. He lifts him back up now, and Sinister has him. And what is Sinister going to do? He has him up on his feet now, and big flapjack by Sinister to Homicide now that Hernandez has the one. And Hernandez has the one. He takes a big shot by Hernandez. Hernandez, now another big shot by Hernandez. And another big shot by Hernandez to the one now. Now the one reverses him now. He has him up now. And what does the one do? Just bounces him off and just throws him down to the mat. And now the big man Sinister now. The big leg drops to Homicide. And Sinister has Homicide, lifts him to his feet now. Homicide. And Sinister has him now. And Sinister just takes him back down to the mat now. And a big kick by the one to Hernandez. And Sinister, big headbutt by Sinister. And now what is Sinister going to do? Sinister is climbing the cage now. Sinister is climbing the cage. He's trying to get his foot down. He is slowly climbing that cage now. He is climbing the cage now. He's almost up there. He's up there, but Homicide trying to stop him now. The Homicide starting to climb up.
Talk about rocking the jaw. Oh, nasty impact. Boom, what impact. Here we go. He's made it to the top of the cage. Ooh. The champ taking their share of hits now. And here we go now. Elbow drop. Ooh, what impact. Ooh. He's looking down on the cage from the top.
Let's go. Byron's got to use the potty.
Boom, what impact. Oh, nasty impact.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Now he's back inside the cage now. As Homicide and Sinister trying to make their way outside the cage now. As the one stops Hernandez now. And with the one and Hernandez facing off now. Now Homicide is facing off with Sinister now. And both teams now know Hernandez is back down on the mat now. And a big shot by Sinister, but a reverse by Homicide. And now the one trying to make his way outside the cage. Now the one that's on top of that cage. And Homicide and Sinister is going after each other now on top of that cage. And Homicide throws the big man Sinister off the cage now. Now Hernandez quickly makes his way up. And the one big shot by Hernandez. Now the Homicide trying to make his way outside, trying to get his footing. He is trying to get his footing down. And will Homicide get out of the cage? And no, Apocalypse. No, the one is trying to get his way out of the cage too. And Homicide, he makes his way out of the cage now. Now it's down to both members of the Sinister Ministers and Hernandez. Can Hernandez overcome the odds? And the one down is on top of that cage. The one trying to get his footing. The one is trying to get his footing. And the one. And he's making his way out of the cage. I think we're going to see the Sinister Ministers retain. And now
he's up on that cage wall again, feeling more comfortable every time.
Yeah, it died. Yeah. And now Hernandez now climbing now. And a big shot by Hernandez. And now Hernandez now big shot by Hernandez. Now another big shot by Hernandez. And another big shot by Hernandez. And another big shot taking Sinister down now. And he has Sinister. And what is Hernandez going to do? Big shot by Hernandez. And Hernandez slowly trying to make his way outside the cage. It's going to be a foot race now. It's going to be a foot race outside the cage. It's going to be a foot race outside the cage. Hernandez on top. And Sinister's on top now. Now, what we going to see now? And Sinister trying to make his way outside the cage, but Hernandez stops him. And a big shot by Sinister. And Sinister now another big shot by Sinister. And Sinister just throws Hernandez off that cage. And I think we're going to see the Sinister Ministers retain. And now Sinister trying to get his foot and climb out the cage. He's trying to climb out the cage. Sinister trying to climb out the cage. And they have done it. Your winners and still tag team champions, the Sinister Ministers.
What a whirlwind. It's going to take a while to put this place back together after the Tornado tag match. Take a look.
Here are your winners.
And still tag team champions.
That's a big win for him, ladies
the
and gentlemen.
Sinister Minister.
Michael, there just may be no stopping these champions. Not when they continue to look this impressive.
What a way to kick off the night. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Yeah, I gave him that victory because I had him in Apocalypse one time with that victory, but Apocalypse no longer in the group, so I just kept that interest for them too. We go up next, the match for the United States Championship as Randy Orton takes on Killer Kross next, and I got Killer Kross for the win.
This is all for the
and
right to
both
call
men
yourself
already in the
the
ring
United
now.
States
And here we go
champion.
now.
To
And
put
Randy
yourself
Orton
in
and they
the
both
match
lock up now.
with
Luke
John
Dash pressed by
Cena,
Randy Orton.
Ricky
Big shots by
Steamboat,
Randy
Steve
Orton early.
Austin, some of the
And Randy
greats
Orton
of
back to his feet now. Oh, Killer Kross is the champ. He the United States champ. And now Randy Orton on the attack now. Big stomp by Randy Orton now. And Randy Orton now going after the arm of Killer Kross now. And Randy Orton lifts Killer Kross up now. Randy Orton has him early. And a big drop kick by Randy Orton. And Randy Orton now lifts him up now. And Randy Orton has him up. And Randy Orton has him up now. And with a reversal by Killer Kross. Now Killer Kross has him. And a belly to belly suplex by Killer Kross. Killer Kross goes for a clothesline, but misses. Now Killer Kross lifts Randy Orton up. Killer Kross has a big shot by Killer Kross. Now another big shot by Killer Kross. And Killer Kross now with Randy Orton with the reversal. Randy Orton has him up. And big suplex by Randy Orton. And Randy Orton now. Big shot by Randy Orton. Now Randy Orton has Killer Kross. Lifts him up. Big shot by Randy Orton. And another big shot with a reversal by Killer Kross. Now Killer Kross has Randy Orton. And he walks him over to the ropes now. What is Killer Kross going to do? And Killer Kross has him, just drags him down to the mat now. And Killer Kross, big stomp by Killer Kross. And now Killer Kross has Randy Orton, lifts him up. Killer Kross has look at the power of Killer Kross. He has him up. And a big European uppercut by Killer Kross. Now Killer Kross now waiting for Randy Orton to get to his feet. Big shot by Killer Kross. Now Killer Kross has Randy Orton. And just drops him down again. And we're going to see it again. Another big stomp by Killer Kross. to the chest of Randy Orton. Now Killer Kross now has Randy Orton to his feet. And he has him up. Big European uppercut again by Killer Kross. And Killer Kross goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Randy Orton at 2. Now Killer Kross to his feet. Now he is calling for it now. He is calling for it now. Randy Orton slowly getting to his feet. Killer Kross is calling for it now. Big bro kick. Big bro kick by Killer Kross. Now the Killer Kross got him. 2 and 3. That was fast. Your winner and still United States champion, Killer Kross. Damn, that was fast.
You know Orton will be obsessed with this move here that cost him the match.
And your winner once again, Killer Kross. That was a fast-ass match. Kross making quick work of Randy Orton, and still United States champion, Killer Kross.
The Crusher.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
I don't know if there's anybody in the back that can actually unseat this dominant champion.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
And again, your winner and still United States champion, Killer Kross. Yeah, one finisher to put him away. And up next, we have an RWE Women's Tag Team title match as the returning Thrill Seekers take on the Undead next. Yeah, I thought Randy Orton was going to put up a better fight than that. Damn, that was a quick-ass match. It's Bella, well, of course you knew she used to be Bella Donna. I just turned into Bella Deuce because I was really not liking her look. She had that Ronald McDonald look, so I just changed her. So it's Su Yung and Bella Deuce taking on the Thrill Seekers. All 4 women on the ring now as Su Yung and Ron Raiden face off down to Su Yung now in control. And Ron Raiden takes Su Yung down. Side headlock locked in now, but Su Yung gets to her feet. And Su Yung has her, but Ryan has her now. Ryan is going after the arm of Su Yung. And Su Yung now got the arm bar locked in and has Ryan down on the mat now. She is going after that arm. Ryan now Ryan takes Su Yung and pushes into the corner now. Will this be a clean break? Will this be a clean break? Will this be a clean break? Will we see a clean break? And a clean break now, and both women reset. Now, but Su Yung goes out there now. Big move by Su Yung. Now Su Yung now has her, and she's going after that shoulder of Ryan, and Su Yung got it locked in now. She is just trying to, and she just takes Ryan down to the mat now. And now Su Yung quickly climbs the ropes down. What is Su Yung going to do? Su Yung has a big knee drop by Su Yung. Now Su Yung goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ryan at 1. And now Ryan back to her feet now. Now Ryan goes for a shot, but Su Yung ducks it and just got a shot by her own by Su Yung. Now Su Yung has Ryan big head bump by Su Yung. Now Su Yung now she goes and tags in Bella Deuce. Now Bella Deuce in the ring now. Now Bella Deuce waiting for Ryan to get to her feet. Big kick by Bella Deuce. And now Bella Deuce now has it. And Bella Deuce now, what is Bella Deuce going to do? And a big monkey flip by Bella Deuce. And Bella Deuce now to her feet down. And Ryan trying to tag in her sister Raina. She's trying to tag in her sister Raina, and she does. Bella Deuce let her tag in now instead of cutting off the tag. And a big spear by Raina now. Now Raina now in control. Raina with a big spear. Now Raina is going after Bella Deuce, and she got her up to her feet. And Raina has her, and Reyna walks her over to the ropes now. What is Reyna going to do? And what is Reyna thinking? What is she going to do now? She just throws it down, and Reyna just up, and big stomp to the chest from Reyna to Bella Deuce, and her leg drop by Reyna. And now Reyna now just stalking Bella Deuce. She has her up now, and big move by Reyna now. That Reyna now waiting for Bella Deuce now. No, she is going after Bella Deuce. A big move by Reyna now. That Reyna now has her reeling. And Reyna goes, and she has Bella Deuce got a submission locked in. She got the head crank locked in. She got that head crank locked in and just throws Bella Deuce down to the mat. That Bella Deuce, she lifts Bella Deuce back to her feet. Big kick. And a twist of fade by Reyna now. And Reyna goes for a cover down. Will this be at 1, 2, and a kick out by Bella Deuce at 2. And Reyna now back, still in control now. That Reyna has a, and Reyna big drop kick by Reyna. And now Reyna, she is starting to taunt now, and she tags in, and Bella Deuce tags in Su Yung. Now Su Yung, and big shot by Su Yung. And Su Yung now has Reyna reeling. Big stomp by Su Yung. Now Su Yung has her. Su Yung lifts up to her feet. And a big double axe handle by Su Yung. Big stomp by Su Yung. And Su Yung now another big stomp by Su Yung. And Su Yung now has Reyna. She has her up and a reversal by Reyna. And Reyna big kick now by Reyna. And another big twist of fate by Reyna. And Reyna goes for a cover on Su Yung now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Su Yung at 2. And now Reyna has Su Yung up on her feet now. What is Reyna thinking? What is she going to do? And she takes it and throws it into the corner. Will we see a double team move by the Thrill Seekers? Yes, we will. And Reyna just throws it down now. And a double super kick. Then a double super kick by the Thrill Seekers down. And Ryan goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and Su Yung kicks out at 2.
I guess you never know.
And Ryan back, and Su Yung back to her feet now. She goes out to Ryan, but misses. Now Ryan takes advantage down, and a big DDT by Ryan. And Ryan now. And Ryan, what is Ryan going to do now? Big stomp by Ryan to Su Yung. And Ryan has Su Yung lift her up now. Got a neck crank locked in. Ryan has a neck crank locked in. She has that neck crank locked in, and just throws Su Yung down to the mat. She has Su Yung up now. She has Su Yung up on her feet. And she has a better reversal by Su Yung. She's breaking her eyes down as Su Yung goes for a kick. And a reversal by Ryan. And Ryan takes her up, and an atomic drop. An atomic drop by Ryan. And a reversal by Su Yung. But a kick to the face by Su Yung. Now Su Yung lifts Ryan up to her feet. Su Yung has her. And she got the mandible claw locked in. She got the mandible claw locked in. Will this be it for Ryan? Will this be it for Ryan? 1, 2, and 3. Your winners and still Women's Tag Team Champions, the Undead.
Look at these wonderful women in action.
What a match. Your winners once again, the Undead. The Undead are still your RWE Women's Tag Team Champions. What a match. The Thrill Seekers made their return. They came close, but not close enough. And your winners once again, the Undead. Yeah, that was Belladonna. I just changed her name to Bella Deuce. Because I was just like, wasn't liking her look. You know, I had that orange and yellow look, and I was like, kept looking at it. I was like, I don't like that look, so I just changed her up a little bit, that's all.
Champions, the Undead.
Impressive showing there, en route to the win.
And that's exactly why these two are considered the premier tag team in all of WWE. What an amazing title defense.
As we saw here tonight, teams will do just about anything when the tag titles are on the line.
And what a tag team match we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Charlotte Flair and another debut, Rosemary. Charlotte Flair versus Rosemary next.
As always,
And both women already in the ring now, and here we go now. And both women lock up now, and here we go. And Rosemary in control now. That Charlotte Flair trying to make her bigger way. Now she fights her way out of it now, but Rosemary takes it down now. Side headlock by Rosemary. And now... yeah, I took her off of Community Creations too, yeah. Hey, I'm just giving her a tryout, that's all. And a big drop kick by Rosemary now. And Rosemary now has a lifts her to her feet now. And Rosemary has Charlotte, big DDT by Rosemary. And now Rosemary. Yeah, that's right. You did have this, Rosemary. That is absolutely right. And big shot by Rosemary now. Rosemary has a big kick by Rosemary now. Rosemary now, big drop kick by Rosemary to the face now. And Rosemary lifts her up now. Rosemary has it. And she has Charlotte, and a big move by Rosemary. And Charlotte just rolls outside the ring now. That's Rosemary starting to taunt. And Rosemary now has Charlotte. And Charlotte, when she's going out, they just stared at each other. Now she gave Charlotte time to recover. Now Charlotte, a big shot by Charlotte Flair, but Rosemary with a reversal now. And Rosemary now has Charlotte. Lifts her up now, and Rosemary has her. And big elbow by Rosemary now. And Rosemary has her. And what is Rosemary going to do now? Rosemary just walks her over to the ropes now. What is Rosemary going to do? What is she thinking? Rosemary just throws outside the ring now, and Rosemary about to go flying. And Rosemary, big move by Rosemary. Big move by Rosemary. And we had a count of 1 now. Rosemary went flying. And we had a count of 2 now. And Rosemary, but a big slap by Rosemary. And Rosemary takes it down with a sling blade now. And a big elbow drop by Rosemary. Now Rosemary now going after Charlotte Flair. We had a count of 4 now. That Rosemary has Charlotte Flair and just throws it down to the mat. And now Rosemary makes her way back inside the ring now. That Charlotte Flair is still outside the ring trying to recover. We're at a count of 6 as Rosemary's in the ring, but she goes outside the ring and breaks the count. And now she has a big elbow by Rosemary. And now big DDT by Rosemary now. Rosemary now. And Charlotte Flair reeling. Rosemary has it and just throws it back down to the mat outside again. Now Rosemary back on the attack. She has Charlotte Flair. She has her up now. And with a reversal by Charlotte Flair, throws Rosemary inside the ring. Now Charlotte Flair makes her way inside the ring. And a big kick by Charlotte Flair. Big shot by Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte Flair has Rosemary, lifts her up. And Charlotte Flair has a big kick to the gut now. And Charlotte Flair has and a big neck breaker by Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte Flair back in control now. And Charlotte Flair has her. Charlotte Flair lifts Rosemary to her feet now. And Charlotte Flair kick to the gut. And Charlotte Flair spinning neck breaker, running neck breaker by Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte Flair now, what is she doing now? And a big knee drop. And a big knee drop by Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte Flair has Rosemary, lifts her up. And what is Charlotte Flair going to do? Kick to the gut once again. And she has and a big neck breaker by Charlotte Flair. And now Charlotte Flair now has her. She has Rosemary reeling. She goes for a cover now, 1. And Rosemary kicks out at 1. And Rosemary back to her feet now. She's slowly moving. And a big chop by Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair now has Rosemary, lifts her up. And Charlotte Flair has her up now. A big drop kick by Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair signature system. Okay, cool. And now Rosemary has her. She has her up. Big move by Rosemary. And Rosemary now. She goes for a cover now. Will this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Rosemary wins in her debut. Your winner once again, Rosemary. Damn, she ain't even had to hit the Sister Abigail.
Charlotte fell short of her legacy.
Yeah, she ain't even had to hit the Sister Abigail. That was just wow. Okay. And your winner, Rosemary. Right, yeah, right. No signature or finisher. You just finished her off just with a regular ass move. Wow.
Here is your winner.
Your winner, Rosemary.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
If this outcome becomes a pattern for Charlotte, her future's going to look very, very bleak.
I don't think that's going to be the case, Corey.
You don't get paid to think.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more
Rosemary,
great
change
action.
your entrance. And up next, we have, I believe it's the main event, or we got, I think, one more match before the main event. And we have a new signee, Adam Hangman Page. Mr. Fly said he was going to have some new signees. We saw 2, and he said he's going to have one more big signing. And here he comes. Hangman Adam Page up next.
I had a feeling we would start this way.
Here he comes.
Let's see what he has to say.
Hangman Adam Page. What does he have to say again? Mr. Fly said he was looking for the best talent in the world. We already saw 2 already. Now you can't get no bigger than this. Hangman Adam Page is here, and what does he have to say?
Loud and proud. I guess ego matters in this business.
Well, look who just crossed the line and stepped foot here in the RWE. I know. All you are just talking amongst yourself like, what's he doing here? Was he in that other company that kind of sounded like the name of this company, but isn't? I'll let you continue to ponder that thought.
Fan favorite. Well, okay.
Now, I know the question and the cliche is, why am I here? What am I doing here in the RWE? Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's simple, and it's for opportunities. And I hear it's opportunities here in the RWE, the land where dreams come true. I'm being sarcastic with that one. I don't care about dreams.
Loud and proud.
But I'm also here because there's titles to be won and money to be made, and I damn sure love money. But what I love more than money is kicking ass and taking names, and that's what I'm planning on doing. Kicking ass and taking names. Making money and winning titles. I know that sounded backwards, but whatever, you idiots that won't get it. So... okay, just let me talk. I know y'all want more, let me talk. So this is for the RWE roster. I'm putting every last one of you on notice. Adam Page is here. So be prepared to have the company turned upside down.
I guess ego matters in this business. That sums it up. Wow, what a reaction from the WWE Universe. That's about as good as it gets. There's no doubt that everyone in this capacity arena is behind that statement, partner.
And here we go. The match as everybody's been waiting for. The women's elimination match for the women's championship. As we will see, Ty Valkyrie, Jennifer Jenkins, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Purple Rain, Miss Nick, Ashley Princess, and Blaze. Will Blaze come out on top? We saw in the men's elimination match, Eddie Edwards was eliminated early, and now we have a new heavyweight champion in Moose. Will we see a new women's champion? We shall find out in our main event of the evening next. You know who I'm going to pick, so I don't even have to say anything.
The women's champion
And here we go.
posted on social media
And
today.
all women in the ring now. As the Princess with a big stun already to Becky Lynch now. Blaze. And Tyler Barkley face off now. Miss Nick and Oscar face off now. And Purple Rain has Ashley Princess down. Big kick by Ashley Princess now. She has Purple Rain. She has her up now. And a big sit down powerbomb. And Jennifer Jenkins has Becky Lynch now. Has her up and down. And Oscar and Miss Nick face off now. And she just throws Miss Nick outside the ring now. And an insecurity by Blaze now. That Blaze has Tyler Valkyrie. And Tyler Valkyrie tell her no. And a big monkey flip by Blaze. And now Blaze now. Big kick. Big drop kick now. That Blaze and Tyler Valkyrie face off now. That big move by Blaze down at Ashley Princess down and Purple Rain outside the ring as Jennifer Jenkins take control of Becky Lynch down at Ashley Princess and Purple Rain now the big suplex now that Jennifer Jenkins makes her way outside the ring now and Jennifer Jenkins just taunting now on the other side of the ring we see Miss Nick and Oscar face off. Blaze and Tyler Barker face off and Tyler Barker just throws Blaze into the ring step as Becky Lynch is sitting down recovering now. Purple Rain has control now. She's back in the ring now. And her and Jennifer Jenkins are back inside the ring now. And Jennifer Jenkins has Ashley Princess. Lifts her up now. And a big spinning heel kick. And now she has her up once again now. This Purple Rain just circles the ring. Oscar is outside the ring recovering. This Blaze has her attention on Tyler Barker now. Now Ashley Princess and Purple Rain face off. And Becky Lynch on the attack of Jennifer Jenkins now. And Miss Nick back inside the ring now. And Miss Nick now, but Oscar has it and just takes it down now. And now outside the ring we have Blaze and Tyler Barkley facing off. And Ashley Princess and Purple Rain still facing off now. And Purple Rain has it and just throws it down to the mat now. Now Jennifer Jenkins and Becky Lynch in the ring. And Jennifer Jenkins slowly slides outside the ring now. And Becky Lynch back outside the ring now. And Becky Lynch now, what is she doing now? She's going after Ashley Princess. She lifts her up as Purple Rain kicks her down to the mat. And Jennifer Jenkins outside the ring recovering as Blaze just stands in the ring, just circling and just looking at the competition now. That Blaze, big shot by Blaze. Now Blaze has Tyler Valkyrie up on the other side of the ring. Miss Nick has Oscar now as Becky Lynch and Ashley Princess face off, and Jennifer Jenkins now just standing around. Now she has Becky Lynch and just throws it inside the ring now. Purple Rain makes her way inside the ring now. And Blaze now calling for now. Big 619 hit by Blaze. Will we see our first elimination of the night now? Now Blaze now, will she go full cover? Blaze going full cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Tyler Valkyrie at 2. And Jennifer Jenkins goes for a cover now. Will we see our first elimination? 2, 3. Oh no! Becky Lynch has been eliminated. Now Jennifer Jenkins now with the first elimination of the night as Becky Lynch has been eliminated. Now Oscar's outside the ring. Miss Nick is outside the ring now. Now Purple Rain is transforming somehow. Now Jennifer Jenkins has her sights set on her enemy, Purple Rain. That Purple Rain just takes her down to the mat by her. Now Ashley Princess has Blaze and lifts her up on the top rope now. And now Ashley Princess has Blaze. What is she gonna do now? She has her up now. What is she gonna do now? And what is she gonna do? And a big move by Ashley Princess and a big drop and a big move on the outside by Miss Nick now. Now Jennifer Jenkins and Purple Rain face off now. 2 mortal enemies now. And Jennifer Jenkins takes Purple Rain and throws in the ring. And Tyler Valkyrie's back inside the ring as Miss Nick has Oscar on the ring. Outside the ring now. And now Blaze kicks out at 1. Now Jennifer Jenkins just takes Purple Rain and just slams it down to the mat. Now that's Tyler Valkyrie takes Blaze and just drops it down. Now Jennifer Jenkins goes for a cover down 1. And a kick out by Purple Rain. And Miss Nick still has Oscar outside now. That Ashley Princess just throws Blaze outside. Now just back inside the ring. Jennifer Jenkins and Purple Rain going at it. And Jennifer Jenkins just dominating Purple Rain now. She's calling for it now. She's waiting for Purple Rain to get to her feet. She's waiting for Purple Rain to get to her feet. And a black mass by Jennifer Jenkins down. I think that's it for Purple Rain. 1, 2, and a kick out by Purple Rain at 2. Now Jennifer Jenkins lifts Purple Rain up. Jennifer Jenkins has kick to the gut now, and Jennifer Jenkins has her up, and a big what is Jennifer Jenkins doing? She has her up, Purple Rain again. She is still going out. She has her up again, and a big move by Jennifer Jenkins down. I think that might be it for Purple Rain. But Blaze inside the ring now. Now she got it. She got the guillotine locked in now with Blaze tap. Will Blaze tap? Will Blaze? No, Blaze gets out of it now, and Blaze up on her feet now. And Purple Rain goes out to Jennifer Jenkins, and Miss Nick and Oscar still outside the ring going after each other now. And Jennifer Jenkins in the corner now, and Jennifer Jenkins down on the mat now. And Ashley Princess has Tyler Valkyrie reversed by Tyler Valkyrie now. Purple Rain goes for a pin, but Jennifer Jenkins kicks out now, and Blaze has Jennifer Jenkins now. She's got that move locked in and just slams Jennifer Jenkins down to the mat. Now Purple Rain back down, a backhand, and she has Jennifer Jenkins been closed down by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain now, she going out the top Valkyrie now as Jennifer Jenkins makes her way outside the ring now. And Blaze and Ashley Princess facing off now. That's Tyler Valkyrie and Purple Rain facing off. Now Tyler Valkyrie has Purple Rain and throws into the corner. And Tyler Valkyrie has a tip Purple Rain, turns her around. What is she gonna do now? Big kick by Tyler Valkyrie now, motor reversal by Purple Rain, big elbow shot by Purple Rain. Now Miss Nick has Oscar up and down, and I think that's gonna be it for Oscar now. And Miss Nick goes for a pinfall. 1, 2, and 3, and a kick out by Oscar at 2.5. They probably will. You never know. And a big backhand by Purple Rain. And Purple Rain goes for a cover now. And we got a 1, a 2, and a kick out by Miss Nick at 2. And Oscar now, she's on the top rope. She's calling for somebody. She jumps in a big drop kick to Miss Nick now. Now Jennifer Jenkins has Purple Rain, lifts her up on her shoulders now. Look at the power of Jennifer Jenkins down. Jennifer Jenkins has Purple Rain. And a backbreaker by Jennifer Jenkins down. Ashley Princess down, taking control of Blaze. As Tyler Valkyrie's outside the ring trying to recover now. And Jennifer Jenkins takes Blaze down, but Blaze gets to her feet now. And a boom stomp by Blaze, and Blaze goes for a cover now. And the ref is down. The ref is down. The ref is down. And that should have been a 3 count. The ref is down. That could have been a 6 count. And the ref is down. And the ref back to his feet now. As the Princess makes his way outside, make her way outside the ring now. As Blaze hit that moon stomp now. And Blaze down. And Jennifer Jenkins stops Blaze. And Oscar now starting to turn down as Purple Rain makes her way inside the ring now. Big elbow shot by Purple Rain. And Jennifer Jenkins has Blaze and just drops her head down to the mat now. That Purple Rain has Oscar up down. We're going to see the implant buster by Purple Rain. Will Purple Rain go for a cover? She is dragging it to the middle of the ring where she go for a cover. You might see a cover now, and we might see another elimination. We might see 2 eliminations. 1, 2, and a kick out by Miss Nick at 2, 2, and 3. Oscar has been eliminated. Now we are down a top. Purple Rain just goes out to Miss Nick, back suplex. Now we will see. Now it's down to Purple Rain, Miss Nick, Jennifer Jenkins, Ashley Princess, Child Valkyrie, and Blaze. And now Child Valkyrie is going out of Purple Rain now. And a big kick by Purple Rain. And but Jennifer Jenkins goes out and with a reversal by Purple Rain. And a kick by Child Valkyrie now. And a big move by Ashley Princess. Now she goes out to Jennifer Jenkins. Big kick by Ashley Princess now. And a reversal by Child Valkyrie. Now Child Valkyrie has Purple Rain and throws outside the ring now. And Oscar's outside the ring. She has been eliminated, but she is trying to recover. And don't do it. And a big move by Ashley Princess. Wow, what a big move. And now Tyler Valkyrie has her up and a big kick now. And she takes Tyler Valkyrie out. Big move now. And Jennifer Jenkins, how the hell is Jennifer Jenkins still up after that move? And now Jennifer Jenkins big clothesline now. How in the hell is she up after that move? Now Jennifer Jenkins back to her feet now. She has her focus on Ashley Princess for the reversal. And now Purple Rain has Tyler Valkyrie there. And Oscar is finally making her way to the back now. As Miss Nick outside is recovering now. And Ashley Princess takes Jennifer Jenkins and throws into the ring steps now. And Purple Rain and Miss Nick back in the corner now. And a kick to the gut now. And Purple Rain has her up. Purple Rain has her up. And Purple Rain has her up. And what is Purple Rain going to do? Sit down powerbomb by Purple Rain. And Purple Rain now. And Purple Rain dragging Miss Nick into the middle of the ring now. Will this be it? And Purple Rain goes for a cover now. 2, and a breakup. Why will Blaze break that up? Now Blaze is the one defending the title, and now Purple Rain just takes Blaze and throws outside the ring, and a big shot by Tyler Valkyrie down, and Blaze and Purple Rain going after each other now, and Jennifer Jenkins and Ashley Princess going after each other now, and Tyler Valkyrie now, and big move by Tyler Valkyrie now, big leg drop by Tyler Valkyrie now, and Blaze takes Purple Rain and throws it into the ring now, and Ashley Princess just takes Jennifer Jenkins and throws it down to the mat outside. And now we have Tyler Valkyrie and throws the stick outside the ring, and a big moon stomp on Purple Rain, and we see elimination 2, and 3. Purple Rain has been eliminated. Wow. Now Blaze now is down to Blaze, Miss Nick, Jennifer Jenkins, Ashley Princess, Tyler Valkyrie now, and Blaze and Tyler Valkyrie is in the ring now as Miss Nick is in the ring now. And now Tyler Valkyrie has Blaze. And what is Tyler Valkyrie going to do? Big shot by Tyler Valkyrie. And Tyler Valkyrie now has her. And she has Blaze up now. She has Blaze up. And what is Tyler Valkyrie going to do? And what is Tyler Valkyrie going to do? And Princess setting up the Princess Rice hits on Jennifer Jenkins. That might be it for Jennifer Jenkins. 1, 2, 3. And Jennifer Jenkins has been eliminated. Ashley Princess has eliminated Jennifer Jenkins. Now Jennifer Jenkins and the Purple Rain has been eliminated. Now we are down to Miss Nick, Ashley Princess, Tyler Valkyrie, and Blaze. And now Miss Nick got it locked in with Tyler Valkyrie tap. 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 No, Tyler Valkyrie gets out of it now.
Simply amazing. I really thought that was it for her.
And boom, big move by Princess now. That Princess has it and drags Tyler Valkyrie to the middle of the ring now with a reversal by Tyler Valkyrie. And Tyler Valkyrie, big stop and a big drop kick by Miss Nick. And Miss Nick now has Tyler Valkyrie. What is she going to do now? And what is she going to do? Miss Nick has her up now, and with a reversal by Tyler Valkyrie, and just throws outside. Blaze is outside recovering, and Jennifer Jenkins on the other side recovering, but she has been eliminated. And a big shot by Blaze, and Blaze takes Tyler Valkyrie and throws into the ropes now with his Blaze going to do with a reversal by Tyler Valkyrie. Now Tyler Valkyrie has Blaze and a reversal by Blaze. Big shot by Blaze. And Blaze has her up now. She's calling forward. And she's calling for the 619. She's calling for the 619. 619 hit by Blaze. And now Blaze down. We see and Miss Nick just stole that victory. I think Tyler Valkyrie might be eliminated too. And 3, Tyler Valkyrie has been eliminated. Miss Nick stole that pinfall. And now this Miss Nick has Ashley Princess up. She has up and Blaze with a drop kick. She breaks up that move. And now it's down to Blaze, Miss Nick, and Ashley Princess down there. And Miss Nick has her. And Miss Nick's calling for it now. And kick, but with a reversal now. With a reversal. She has a big move by Ashley Princess down, and Blaze just scouting the scene now. And a big moon stomp by Blaze, and Blaze going for a cover now. 1, 2, and 3. Blaze has eliminated Ashley Princess down. Is down to Blaze and Miss Nick. Wow, Miss Nick and Blaze down. One is walking out as the champion. And now Hurricanrana by Blaze. Now Blaze now has Miss Nick. Now Blaze starting to celebrate now. As Blaze, big stomp by Blaze. And Blaze now has her, and she throws Miss Nick into the announcer's table. And now Blaze now has her, lifts her up. And it's coming down to these 2 women now, and Blaze takes her and throws her down to the mat once again. Now Blaze makes her way inside the ring. What is Blaze doing? Blaze is in the ring recovering as Miss Nick outside recovering now. That Blaze goes back outside the ring now. And Blaze has her, lifts her up. And Blaze has her, and Blaze, big shot by Blaze, and big kick by Blaze, another big shot by Blaze, and Blaze, big drop kick by Blaze, but that looked like it hurt Blaze more. Now Blaze back to her feet, now that Blaze has her, she's going out the leg of Miss Nick now, and she has Miss Nick lifts her to her feet now. Blaze has her, and Blaze, big shot, but Miss Nick reverses it, and she throws it, and she just throws Blaze down to the mat. And now Miss Nick back inside the ring now, and she recovers inside the ring as Blaze try to recover outside the ring now. But Miss Nick is going after Blaze now. She's not giving Blaze time to recover. She lifts Blaze up now. She has her. And a big move. And a big head scissors takedown by Miss Nick. And that big knee drop by Miss Nick. Now Miss Nick now has Blaze, lifts her up. Miss Nick lifts Blaze up. She has her. And what is Miss Nick going to do? And Miss Nick just drives her into the ring post. And no, to the ring apron. Sorry, now Miss Nick has Blaze up. And what is Miss Nick going to do now? Miss Nick has her. What is Miss Nick going to do? She has her. And a big face buster by Miss Nick. And Miss Nick now lifts Blaze up once again. She has Blaze. What is Miss Nick going to do? And she just throws Blaze into the ring post. Blaze is draped on that ring post now. What is Miss Nick going to do? She just slams her head into the ring post now. Now Miss Nick is on the attack now. She has Blaze. She lifts her up now. She has Blaze and just throws her down to the mat outside now. Now Miss Nick now still in control. She has Blaze, a big shot by Miss Nick, another big shot by Miss Nick. And she just throws Blaze right down to the mat outside again with a dominant performance. But Blaze kicks up now and Blaze takes Miss Nick and throws her inside the ring. Now Blaze inside the ring now. What is Blaze going to do? Big shot by Blaze. Now Blaze has her. What is Blaze going to do? And Blaze calling forward. Blaze calling forward. 619 and Blaze calling forward down. Blaze has a big 619 hit by Blaze. And Blaze down. What is Blaze going to do? And she's going full cover now. Will this be it? 1, 2. And a kick out by Miss Nick at 2. And Blaze cannot believe it. Miss Nick to her feet now. And she goes for a punch. And Blaze had a big move. Stomped by Blaze. And will that be it? Will Blaze keep the title? 2 and 3. Your winner and still RWE Women's Champion Blaze. What a match. Wow. What a match. Your winner and still RWE Women's Champion Blaze. Wow. What a match. Hats off to all the participants in the match. But your winner and still World Champion Blaze.
Here is your winner
And still Women's Champion Blaze.
Enormous victory right there.
And at this point, I think it's safe to wonder if the champ will ever lose the gold.
What a thrilling main event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
And again, thank you for tuning in. What a show that we just saw. And again, thank you for tuning in. And I'm out.